I wish someone had said this to me after I finished my cancer treatment, so I'm going to say it to you. There is no going back to the way things were before diagnosis. You might feel overwhelmed, like you don't know who you are anymore. You might even feel like you're pretending and just surviving. If I could give myself the advice I never had, it would be that I can't shrink back into a version of myself that no longer exists. You didn't survive the cancer roller coaster through hell just to exist and be unhappy. That's why I created the Phoenix Rising Collage process. Don't just take my word for it. One of my clients went from indecisive and having analysis paralysis to thinking about things in a different way. I was her accountability partner for taking ownership of her actions. After working with me, she finally gained the clarity to make decisive actions she needed to move forward with her goals. Another client of mine, a cancer survivor, went from just surviving to honoring herself and her well-being above all else. She quit the job that drained her. She left that toxic relationship that kept her stuck for years. She now lives a life of peace and purpose. Rising Collage Process Experience, a 3-month soul-centered healing container designed to support survivors as they release, rebuild, and rise with intention. Each month includes one guided collage session, a powerful and intuitive process that releases emotions, helps you gain clarity, and reconnect with who you're becoming. Alongside collage work, you'll receive personalized coaching, gentle accountability, and spiritual guidance to support your transformation every single step of the way. I created the Phoenix Rising Collage process, a hybrid experience blending soulful coaching and guided collage creation to help survivors turn their stories of survival into visual symbols of strength, resilience, and self-discovery. Through guided standard setting and intuitive art making, you'll uncover insights, reclaim your voice, and create a collage that celebrates your journey, a tangible reminder of your growth and wholeness. This process invites you to honor your past, embrace your becoming, and rise into your next chapter with clarity and confidence. Each session is designed to nurture both your inner reflection and creative expression, helping you rise into the next chapter of your life with authenticity and purpose. Hey, I'm Marissa. I'm a cancer survivor turned survivorship coach. I empower survivors to step boldly into a life of purpose, peace, and authenticity. I incorporate collage art into my coaching because sometimes words aren't enough. Creating visually lets you release emotions, gain clarity, and reconnect with your inner strength so you can move forward, empowered to create the life you deserve. Who this experience is for: souls who are open, receptive, and ready to be guided through their healing journey. Those who are willing to show up, trust the process, and invest in their transformation. Survivors seeking clarity, alignment, and a sacred container for emotional and spiritual growth. Who this experience is not for: those who are closed off to guidance or unwilling to reflect inwards, individuals who resist accountability or remain stuck in old patterns, anyone looking for change without commitment, intention, or heart. What you'll experience. The Phoenix Rising Collage process is more than creativity. It's connection, reflection, and renewal. This hybrid experience is more than art. It's a journey of self-reclamation and transformation. Through coaching, guided reflection, and intuitive collage, you will reconnect with your story, honor how far you've come and what you've overcome. Reclaim your voice, express emotions and truths that words alone can't capture. Rediscover your power. Transform pain, fear, or uncertainty into meaning and purpose. Visualize your next chapter. Create a tangible reminder of resilience, hope, and healing. Each collage becomes a sacred reflection of your journey, a celebration of the survivor, the creator, and the person you're becoming. This experience is for survivors ready for deep healing, aligned growth, and a grounded return to themselves. The Phoenix Rising supports survivors in releasing what is holding them back, gaining clarity, and reconnecting with their inner power. Through guided collage and personalized coaching, you'll transform stuck emotions into insight, confidence, and alignment, emerging lighter, stronger, and fully ready to reclaim your story. You might be thinking, bills are piling up, and I'm not sure this will work. Or is it really worth investing in myself? I get it. That's exactly how I used to feel. But when I finally took the leap and invested in myself, I unlocked a life filled with purpose, peace, and authenticity. things I never would have experienced if I would have stayed in my comfort zone. Or maybe you're scared of the unknown. Not knowing what comes next can feel risky, but stepping into that uncertainty is where transformation begins. It's in those first brave steps that you find clarity, strength, and the freedom to create the life that you've been longing for. If you're saying, I'm not artistic, I've never done collage before, I don't know if I can do this, let me tell you, the truth is, this isn't about being an artist. It's about giving your emotions a voice and your story a space to be seen. Stepping into the process with an open heart allowed me to release what was stuck, gain clarity, and reconnect with my inner power in ways I never imagined. I know what you're thinking. What if this doesn't actually work for me? What if I try and nothing changes? The truth is, healing doesn't come from certainty. It comes from taking the first step even when you're unsure. Every session, every piece of your collage, and every reflection is designed to meet you where you are at. When I allowed myself to step into the process without knowing the outcome, I discovered clarity, emotional release, and a connection to my inner strength that I never would have found otherwise. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to have a willingness to show up for yourself. Step into your healing. Book your Rise Discovery call now and open the door to healing, clarity, release, and the next chapter your soul is calling for.